Your cat watches you every single day, and most of the time, they're waiting. Not for food, not for a toy. They're waiting for you to do something that tells them they actually matter to you. The heartbreaking part? Most owners never do it. Not because they don't care, but because nobody ever told them what their cat was actually asking for. Today, that changes. And number 6 on this list is something so simple it takes 10 seconds. But most cats go their entire lives never experiencing it once. 1. Letting them smell your hand before you touch them. Most people see their cat, feel affection, and just reach out and pet them. Seems natural, right? But from your cat's perspective, a hand flying toward their face is startling. Even if they love you, here's what almost nobody does. Before you touch them, offer your hand low, fingers slightly curled, and just wait. Let them come to you. Let them press their nose against your knuckles and take you in. This is how cats greet each other. It's how they say, "I see you. I respect you." When you do this, something shifts. Your cat doesn't just tolerate your touch. They choose it. And that difference between tolerating and choosing is everything to a cat. Try it once today. The way they respond will tell you exactly how much it means. 2. Keeping a consistent daily routine. Cats don't experience time the way we do. They don't check clocks, but their bodies are incredibly finely tuned to rhythm, feeding times, play sessions, even when you wake up and go to sleep. Your cat is tracking all of it. When your schedule is unpredictable, feeding them at 7 a.m. one day and 10 a.m. the next, your cat doesn't just get hungry. They get anxious. They start scanning the room, pacing, vocalizing, not because they're demanding, because their nervous system genuinely doesn't feel safe. Consistency is love in a language cats actually understand. When the world is predictable, they relax. Their shoulders drop. Their eyes soften. That's not a small thing. That's a cat finally feeling like everything is going to be okay. You don't need a perfect schedule. You just need a reliable one. 3. Talking to them when you walk into a room. When you come home, what do? Kick off your shoes, check your phone, maybe eventually acknowledge your cat. Most people do, and their cat notices every single time. Here's what researchers at the University of Tokyo found. Cats recognize their owner's voice with the same kind of emotional recognition that dogs do. They just express it differently. They don't run to the door, but internally, they are absolutely paying attention. When you walk into a room and say nothing, your cat registers that. When you walk in and say their name, even softly, even casually, something lights up. Their ears rotate, their pupils shift. They feel acknowledged. Your cat spends hours alone waiting for that moment. 10 words when you walk through the door costs you nothing. To them, it's the best part of their day. If this is already making you think about your cat differently, hit subscribe. We put out videos every week that help you actually understand what your cat needs. Now let's get into the ones most owners have truly never heard of. 4. Never punishing them. Not even a little. Squirt bottles, loud claps, the sharp no. Most cat owners have done at least one of these, and most cat owners have no idea what it actually does to their relationship. Cats don't connect punishment with behavior the way we assume they do. They don't think, "I scratched the couch and now something bad happened, so I shouldn't scratch the couch." What they actually think is, "I was near my owner and something scary happened." That's it. That's the whole lesson their brain files away. Over time, punishment doesn't train a cat. It teaches them that you are unpredictable, and an unpredictable owner is not a safe owner, not a loved owner, just a source of confusion and low-level stress. The cats who seem distant, skittish, hard to connect with, very often they've just learned to be careful around people. Redirect instead of punish. Every single time. Your cat will trust you more than you thought possible. 5. Giving them something to hunt every single day. This one sounds simple. It isn't. Because most owners think a toy sitting on the floor counts as enrichment. It doesn't. Your cat's brain is wired for the hunt, not the toy, the hunt, the stalk, the anticipation, the pounce, the catch. Every single day that your cat doesn't get to run that sequence, something builds up inside them. Restlessness, frustration, sometimes aggression that seems to come out of nowhere. 10 minutes of active, intentional play where you actually move the toy like prey, dragging it away, hiding it behind furniture, making it dart and stop unpredictably, does more for your cat's mental health than almost anything else you can do. And here's the part most people miss. Always let them catch it at the end. Always. That completion, the catch, the victory, the stillness afterward, that's what their brain has been building toward. Deny them that, and you leave them hanging in a way they genuinely cannot shake. Give it to them, and watch how calm and content they become. 6. Blinking slowly at them from across the room. This is the 10-second thing we mentioned at the start, and it is genuinely one of the most powerful things you will ever do for your cat. When your cat catches your eye and you hold their gaze with a slow, soft blink, you are speaking their language more fluently than almost any other gesture can. In cat communication, a slow blink is not passive. It is a declaration. It means, I am not a threat. I feel safe with you. You matter to me. The University of Sussex ran controlled studies on this. Cats were measurably more likely to approach and affiliate with humans who returned slow blinks than those who simply stared or looked away. Your cat has probably done this to you dozens of times, maybe hundreds. And if nobody ever told you to blink back, you missed every single one of those moments. Start today. Find your cat, meet their eyes, and slowly, gently close yours and open them again. Watch what happens next. It will stay with you. 7. Learning where they actually want to be touched. Every cat has a map. Invisible, specific, deeply personal. Spots where touch feels incredible. Spots where it feels like a violation. And most owners, even loving, devoted ones, have never learned their cat's map. The base of the tail? Many cats hate it even if they don't immediately show it. The belly? Almost always a trap, no matter how inviting it looks. But the base of the skull, the spot just behind the ears, the ridge along the cheeks where their scent glands live. For most cats, that's the holy ground. Here's what nobody tells you. When you touch a cat in exactly the right spot, with exactly the right pressure, their body releases oxytocin, the same bonding hormone humans release when they hug someone they love. You're not just petting your cat in that moment. You're chemically telling them they are loved and safe. Pay attention. Watch where they lean in versus pull away. Watch their tail, their ears, the tension in their body. Your cat is giving you the map every time you touch them. Most people just never learn to read it. Your cat cannot tell you what they need. They can only show you, over and over, in the quiet ways animals do, hoping eventually you'll understand. Now, you do. Pick one thing from this list and do it today. Not tomorrow. Today. Because your cat is somewhere in your home right now, waiting for exactly that. If this changed how you see your cat, share it with someone who loves theirs. And we'll see you in the next one.